Hello everyone and welcome back to a place that I have not talked to you from in a long time, and that is the Skizzlecraft server. So wonderful to see you again, and yeah, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff today in what will be my farewell video from the Skizzlecraft server. We're going to go give away a lot of good, tasty stuff today. We're going to take an entire tour of everything that I have done in this season of Skizzlecraft. I'm very proud of everything that I've done. Not all got completed, not even close, mind you, but unfortunately life is what it is, and hello, me? Yes. Sticking his tongue out at me. Thank you so very much. Yes, I am leaving the Skizzlecraft server. As of mid-April, I think, is when my Glimpse subscription runs out. So if you're watching this before mid-April and my base is like still there and you feel like going to raid resources, please feel free, because I'm not going to use any of them anymore because I am done. I am leaving. So we are currently in a village north of my claim right now that I did build a pathway to, just kind of trying to build roads to interconnect a lot of different areas of the server, because I want to touch on every single thing that I have done here in Skizzlecraft as we make our way to the south and we start heading for the kingdom of Trellios. I really do love building with these mud blocks and everything like that. I'm going to be starting a new series very soon, so I do hope, you know, just in case you don't miss me, I'm going to be back. I'm going to be here somewhere on the channel producing some kind of content. I have a cool idea for, you know, my own Minecraft series that I would like to do, and that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, but stay tuned to the channel for whenever that whole thing is going to set up. But yeah, I absolutely love building this pathway here and everything to get into the kingdom of Trellios from the north, and we cross this beautiful bridge in just a second here. I love this thing. I just wanted to build something that was going to span this little chasm and not make it like a chintzy dirt block or anything like that. I really wanted to make something that I thought would look really nice, and I think that does. And we reach right here as we reach our sign, welcome to the kingdom of Trellios. And I love this line of sight that I created here, just as you kind of come up through this ridge here, up through this pathway. That is when the full render comes in of our floating island, of course, being held down by our massive chain. That was the first thing we ever built here, and I can actually use some time-lapse footage from the very first episode of Skizzlecraft, where we first built that, and we first cleared the portion of the lake over there where that was. That used to be two different bodies of water. I had to remove that land there that was separating those. And now, of course, we are here in our giant Wheaties wheat field, which has fueled the Wheaties economy for some time now. And we have our beautiful wheat letters here written, and there's a lot of stuff since the last episode. So Skizzlecraft, so let me take a rewind. Before we get to the end, let's go back to a long time ago, whenever I last released episode 5, because I had plans to do just like continuous content from this server for this series and things like that, but unfortunately, you know, life just got in the way, and content creation is unfortunately the first thing that comes off the plate when I just don't have the time. And, you know, just different other circumstances. There's a bunch of circumstances I won't really go into that are pulling me away from the server, that, you know, I've wrapped up my time here. I've had a really good time. I've met a bunch of amazing people, and I've had a good time here on the server. But all good things must come to an end. Don't be sad that it's over. Just smile because it happened. Have that big grin. I hope that I've at least, you know, entertained you and made you happy. And you know, maybe you looked at some of my builds and thought, hey, this guy is not the worst builder in the world, which is all I ever aim for. So there's going to be a lot of things you're going to see, because this basically just kind of became my little refuge, as it were, in terms of just having something to play that I really loved, that I really enjoyed playing, enjoyed doing. This was a super huge thing that I really wanted to do. And I just played a lot and built a lot and created a lot. So let me show you all of the amazing things we've gotten up to. Ow. Get out of the water. Thank you. Jeez. Let's not die as we enter the Hall of Wheat, or the Citadel of Wheat, I believe, is what I was calling it. We have this beautiful big wraparound aquarium. You see it's under the bottom of the ground here too. Somewhere under there we can see some water kittens. There's one. He's just chilling out there by the sea pickles for whatever reason. And then it goes all the way up and overhead, of course, and down around the other side we have these beautiful pixel art of wheat. With the frog lights in there, I really love that because you get that beautiful yellow. I love the wheat chandeliers. Like, the wheat chandeliers are some of my favorite things that I actually created in here. This is the same chandelier design that I actually did in Skizzlecraft, my single-player Bedrock series. That is, spoiler alert, if also ending. I'm basically ending like anything and everything I have going right now. So, you know, stay tuned for new things from me. I'm kind of letting go of a lot of old things and trying to embrace doing some new things. So I hope that you're on board with that. Got our beautiful wheat seats here. We can, of course, just, you know, pop a little seat here and you know, hang out and just sit here for our queen of wheat sits upon her throne. Hey, Leaf. It's going to be nighttime soon. So let's make our way across the bridge here and check out our expansive lake here in the Kingdom of Trellios. Of course, I had plans to build a huge village down here near where this pier is. I wanted to build all sorts of buildings and stuff down here. Build a small village with a whole bunch of buildings and stuff. Never happened. Never manifested. Like I said, that's going to be a running theme here. This bridge isn't even really done. It doesn't have as much decor on it as I wanted it to have. But I do really love that. I think that's stripped spruce. And is it spruce plank too? It might be. I don't know. Yeah, I think it is. And then our little lanterns and everything like that, of course, going overhead. And the pathway here splits off. Either you can continue going south or you can head over in this direction here. And this actually will take you over to our platform where we can elevate up to the floating island. It was really important to me for lore purposes. Like, the Earthbound people still have to have a way to reach the floating island because that's like their holy kingdom up there. And that is achieved through these gateways. And up there, that's an upside down version of this exact thing. Like, literally, it's exactly block for block the same. It's just upside down and up there. And this is where we put our Bubble Vader to reach the floating island of the Kingdom of Trellios here. And I'm gonna fall back down here now. I'm really proud of the pathways and stuff like that and all the lighting and things like that that I built here. And I really love these beautiful raised walls. There was going to be another kingdom, like some other buildings and stuff like that inside of this perimeter here. But this was actually going to be a huge battle game that I was planning on doing. And I wanted to do like crossbows with fireworks, like multiple teams of people with crossbows with fireworks, like chasing each other, like trying to acquire something or accomplish some objective. In here, you have these two like big giant pits. These were going to be like the big spectator kind of arenas where you could, where you could watch people do different things inside of these arenas and everything. And it's not that like I don't have the blocks to finish any of this stuff. I just never did. I just never got around to actually like completing the builds here as much as I wanted to. I think there's an opening in the back wall back here. So yeah, so I can get inside of here and actually show you what these look like on the interior here. Beautiful transitions. I tried doing some gradients and stuff like that, things I'm not really comfortable doing and haven't really done a whole lot of. I really wanted to try to do a lot of those. I love these transitions between the... And of course, once 1.21 gets here and we get tough bricks, that's going to be an even better transition. It'll look even better. But I really do love trying to do gradients and stuff like that. I'm not a great builder, at least I don't think I am, but I really have tried to push it like a lot, and I think I've learned a lot about being a builder here in Skizzlecraft. I really love these big open huge arenas. Like, you'd have two teams of like 5 or 6 facing off with each other in here, and there would have been obstacles like big, like, you know, just clusters of stone or maybe broken down buildings, like old buildings. Like maybe this was an old village, like maybe this was the old village that they abandoned when they moved up to the floating continent up there and everything like that. Once they discovered magic and they could make their islands float, they didn't need the earthbound villages anymore. But some people obviously still lived down here. And it's just more of the same when we get up into the other layer up here. I really love the decor in here. I never got a chance to add like a lot of details, but I really do love the decor. Of course, we've got our beacon beams going up through here, and I really, really love the way that those look as well. Yeah, I had huge, huge plans for this, and this would have all been part of the battle complex, so you would have been like close quarters combatants. In here, like you run into people in here and you got to like fight them off with the crossbows and stuff like that. I think that would have been really, really cool as well. I would have been really, really eager to, see all that happen. I think that would have been really, really fun. And you just take a kind of wide look at this in the replay mod shot here. I really, really love just all the detail of all the block variations. Like once you get further out, you see that beautiful texture in the walls. I really love the little huts at all of the different larger tower sections. And I was going to build even bigger towers. You can see over in the one section, there's a blue one with blue concrete. There was going to be 2 main towers for red. The other one was going to be behind the other big open arena type thing. And then there was going to be obviously one for the blue. Obviously, those are not done either. Those never got completed. Out here, we've got our 2 beacon beams stretching out into the sky. And the pathway would have continued further south here. You can see I actually did continue building a road over here. And I never built the bridge here, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Cal. Cal, you'll have to finish the bridge, although I'm pretty sure my chunks will eventually end up getting reset, and someone else will probably build the base here, so all this will be gone eventually. So, yeah, if you want to come and pillage anything from it, feel free. Because I'm pretty sure every single thing, I'm pretty sure all of this, like all the chunks get reset, and all this is just going to disappear. But we head south here further, and I love this path. I kind of tried to merge together the 2 styles because Cal had a different path style. And Cal's path ended right here with this little lamppost here, which I really, really loved. So I kind of tried to start mixing our styles together. She used path blocks and rooted dirt, coarse dirt, things like that. I really love this path. I kind of wanted to dig this because I wanted to connect our 2 kingdoms because Kel's base is absolutely amazing. I'll probably do like a final world tour stream before I end up like completely not logging onto the server ever again. I'll probably do like one final world tour. Go check out some people's bases because I've been like a little bit of a hermit. I have not visited too many people. Most of the people that I played with or that I was social with a lot on the server just don't play on the server anymore. So I've kind of just kept to myself and just been here building, and it's like, you know, is what it is. But I never did get a good bridge design that I was really, really happy with there, but you can't unsee the face there when you see it with the 2 windows and then the big gaping maw right there. We take over here, go to the left, and you can see this stretches down in front of this. Again, I love the texturing, and I love the gradient work on the walls there. And we go down to our docks here. If you get a boat from the dock here, you can go all the way south to the world spawn and to like the shopping district and all that stuff. We'll still visit there before the end of our video here today. But yeah, you head down the dock here. Literally, it's nothing but water straight south of here. This is a little bit outside of my claim, but I still wanted to build a dock here that was going to stretch way down there to be able to connect with you know, other people and everything. And plus, like I said, I felt like it was important for people to be able to reach my area a multitude of ways. I really love this little retaining wall here along the back side of this one arena. I initially had plans to make these big like tiered seats in here. This used to look like a big bird's nest, some people thought it was. No, this was meant to be a battle arena, but then I kind of had an idea that I was going to put a glass dome over it instead, which I do think would have been really, really cool, but I just never made it come to fruition, unfortunately. You can see up there in the sky, aside from our one floating continent, we have another floating island over there. That is a creeper farm, and I kind of tried to build another floating continent up there. I'm actually really unhappy with the design of that floating island part of it. I just don't think that came out together at all. But that creeper farm works gangbusters because I needed a creeper farm to build, obviously, all the fireworks. I needed to get a lot of gunpowder, but unfortunately, you know, since we're going to be leaving the server, that's just not going to come to fruition now. But yeah, it looked, I like the palette of the building. I think if I would have been able to finish the building, I had a plan to build like a storm cloud where that tinted glass is like my tinted glass AFK platform. Like I wanted to build a storm cloud up there so it would make sense why there was something up there and it didn't just look like there was just something, because everything's got to have a reason for me, right? Everything's got to have some kind of lore connection, some kind of reason, some kind of reason why it exists. So now that we've taken a tour of kind of everything down below here, and we've seen the way that everything down here looks, let's head up to our floating continent, because this is where I spent the most time and did the most detail work. The island itself is not done. I've still never been happy with this giant kind of sagging boob thing on the underside of the island here. On the one side, I think that's way too big right there. I think it needed to be tapered in. I had plans to taper it in when I finished, kind of spreading the stone and tuff and andesite, like that kind of mixture of blocks all the way down through. I had plans to kind of fix that at some point and maybe taper that in a little bit so it wasn't quite as ridiculous as it was. Right here where this lava is, I really wanted to build a blacksmith here. There was going to be a blacksmithing area here where there would be anvils and maybe an armor stand with like a glowing hot sword and someone, pounding out a glowing hot sword and doing things like that. That was what was going to be right here, is this nice, beautiful blacksmith area. I don't necessarily know that there was going to be... Oh. I'm really proud. Can we take another look at all these amazing rivers and stuff like that? I'm really, really proud of all of the rivers on the floating island. I think they turned out absolutely magnificent. They're some of my favorite work I've literally ever done in Minecraft, which is weird because they're just rivers, but I think that they look so good, and they really give the island a little sense of character and things like that. Also, we've been invaded by snails here on Skizzlecraft. They left Hermitcraft Season 10, and they've made their way here, and it's sticky goo everywhere. You feel free to go ahead and just, eat whatever you want while you're here. And of course, we've got our beautiful wheat field over here, where our Queen of Wheat keeps watch over the entire kingdom and everything. We can go say hi to Leaf again here. We've got this beautiful barn here, which I think I did build in an episode. I added some more details and stuff to it at some points. We've got our Bad Boys Farmers Union. Basically, these are just 4 de-brained villagers where I could come in here and I could trade away my pumpkins and melons for the pumpkin and melon farm that all this is built on top of. Love that beautiful pile of wheat in the corner. Mini blocks are so important to this game. Mojang, please make mini blocks vanilla. Please, please, please. Yep, there we go. There is our Queen of Wheat, watching over everything, keeping an eye on everything from atop her gilded perch. I never got a chance, unfortunately, to build our brewing room. This is going to be our brewery in here, where we're going to do all of our brewing stuff. Of course, all of our random brewing stuff in there, as it were. Then into the main room of our house here, we've got a little Himalayan salt lamp there. Shout out to Maddie for all the amazing mini blocks that I have spent a lot of diamonds on. We're going to spend probably a lot more diamonds on a bunch of them today over in the shopping district, because I've got a lot of diamonds to get rid of. And just have to pop back in here, and you are amazing. So are you. Thank you. The Menace, they are standing guard over our home here. Thank you, Menace. And up here, of course, is our storage unit with all of my silly names that are only funny to me. I only laugh at dumb stuff like, my stupid references, like this is a Simpsons reference. Let's see. Obviously, Mumbo calls regular stone smooth stone. Rick and Morty reference right there. Let's see. Just trying to... Just dumb plays on the block type. Like, got a problem, tough guy. Looky, Corrales' Season 7 bookstore. Frank Lapidus, or Lapis Blocks from Lost. Tango's Imaginary Friends from, I think it was Secret Life, when he had a torch as an imaginary friend. So this is all like torches and all that kind of, all that kind of fun stuff. Nature Box, woo! Because nature. Sorry, never mind, I'll stop. But we got our beautiful little Pickle Boy action figure over here. That's Crow. Hi, Crow. And we've got, again, all these little mini blocks that I really tried to deploy strategically and make them look cool. This is actually on an armor stand, so there's one box that's just on the floor, and then there's another one on an armor stand that's kind of tilted at a different angle. There's Skiz. What's up, buddy? And all of our, of course, different mini blocks and everything like that in here. I'm so proud of all the armor stand work that I did in this season of Skizzlecraft. And again, I love that. Really love that little bush there. Just makes it look like this little bush growing out of there. We head upstairs here, of course, into one of our rooms filled with memories up here. We've got some diamonds of affirmation that Leaf gave us once upon a time. Love you, Leaf. Thank you. The declaration of wheat enclosed in glass that Leaf made. And the 100th death. Leaf's 100th death head just sitting there. And there's our first ever armor and the original Wheat Seeds blade, which began the whole Wheaties thing. And I love this. I just made this not too long ago. This is just a little etho with a little cup of hot cocoa and some wings. He's got like Curse of Binding wings on. I just needed a place to put extra wings, and that's what I decided to do with them. Got our GameCube with our TV there. There's a little clock mini block. I actually got a bunch of skins and made some mini blocks of my own and wanted to populate more stuff because there just wasn't different things that I wanted. Menace's Don't Die boots, because I was on stream jumping off of things and taking tons of fall damage. So Menace brought me, love you. Menace brought me the Don't Die boots so that way I wouldn't die. There's Vivi hanging out over there in the corner of our bookshelf over there. Into our kitchen here, which I'm really, really proud of here. We got our big pot of chili on the stove over here. I really, really love that. You got to get up on top of it to really, really take advantage of it here. We've got, of course, the rail. I think that's in an item frame that's invisible. I think that's how that works. Maybe. Not 100% sure. Probably one of the most things I'm most proud of here is this little setup here where there's just a loaf of bread. That's another loaf of bread like pushed into the butcher block. And, you know, just so it looks like it's sliced. And then we got our little peanut butter and jelly with our very large bread knife that we had to use to make some sandwiches over here in the pantry. There's a couple bags of wheat and a little jar of honey in there. Really love those. These bags of wheat were something that I went and found on like a resource website for, you know, mini blocks and populated my world with it because obviously we're the Wheaties. We have to. There's some cheeseburgers on the table up here and then the little, you know, I was going to put a plate there. I never did. But a little plate of cupcakes is what that was supposed to be. Got our little freezer and stuff in here. So proud of all the armor stain work that I did in here. I love these bridges outside. I think these bridges look absolutely spectacular. I'm really, really proud of these. I'll probably do something similar like this if I ever build bridges again for whatever reason. Here's a house up here. This was going to be our firework house. We were going to do all of our firework production in here. We used weapon tables to do the floor and the ceiling in here. And if you check out all these boxes here, all the ingredients to make fireworks are all in here. Tons of firework stars are in here. Tons of dies and things like that. There's a bunch of crossbows I enchanted. There's all sorts of creeper poops. Really love all that stuff. Anybody wants any of that stuff, you're free to have it. Go ahead. And then we take a look over here again, our beautiful tree. You can see the tentacles really good from this angle that I'm standing at. Like I said, I really wanted to fill out more of the foliage of that, but otherwise I'm very, very proud of the tree. I think it, like the trunk of it, the base of it, I think looks great. Here's our little cleric just hanging out in there, just doing his thing. And then the wheat golem. I actually featured this in a thumbnail as well. This was built by Ace Keystone. Shout out to Ace's amazing armor stone skills. But this looks absolutely, absolutely incredible. This used to be me, and then Leaf, stuck her head on it instead. But yeah, absolutely love the Wheaties golem. Think this looks so, so amazing. Absolutely breathtaking, just insane armor sand work. This is so insane. And then we've got a little fogged glass lake of magic over here. I kind of wanted to have something where it was going to be like this beautiful lake of magical energy, this just literal pure magical energy, so pure that there's just a lake of it on the floating island. I really, really love this. I've always wanted to do some like glass to have it dripping down like through the base of the island and maybe a little bit of a waterfall like pouring off the edge of it or something like that, but I unfortunately just never did that. But yeah, I really, really love that. Even though it's just some simple thing of fogged glass, you know, I think it looks really, really awesome. I really, really do. In here into where our librarians are hanging out, they are all Batman 89 characters. We've got Dent, Eckhart, and Knox. All of our librarians hanging out in here. This is where we buy I actually got like the luckiest librarians ever. They've got Unbreaking, well, not Riptide, but yeah, Unbreaking, Mending, Silk Touch, Fire Protection 4, Fortune 3, and Efficiency 5 as all of their books, which is insane for just having 3 villagers here. I love our little bookshelves, again, with all the mini blocks. We've got our little caffeine corner over here with our little microwave and brewing stand. We head upstairs here, up into our attic. There's a bee Rallis trapped up here. Never, ever, ever fails to make me laugh. This is just absolutely amazing, amazing thing. I love it so, so much. Speaking of the shopping district, we probably can head in that direction right now as we take a final replay mod swoop out look here at our beautiful floating island of the Kingdom of Trelios, our beautiful little nether portal that's floating on its own little island over here off to the side with this little rickety bridge. I love these little rickety bridges that are connecting everything. There's another one down below that I don't think I really showcased that just connected between two islands. It wasn't built with the mangrove. It was built with, I believe, spruce wood and everything. But we could take the replay mod camera down there, or I can just go over there and take a look at it for you. I really, really love the rickety bridge kind of spanning the expanse down there, spanning over that giant chasm, which I actually filled a lot of my caves down there. I didn't want to just torch spam everything to fill it with light, so I actually went through with like glow lichen instead. I don't know that it looks better than torch spam because it doesn't give off as much light, so you have to spam more of that stuff. So I don't know if that necessarily looks better or worse, but I mean, it's fine. Again, I love those walls up there. I think it's just such a beautiful, beautiful shot of the entire kingdom from up here. On the island, you see those beautiful, beautiful walls wrapping all the way around here as the sun goes down. Just absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. And I think if it stays night here, I think one of the best parts about this shader pack is the way the lights pop at night. I really, nope, there it goes. The lights all pop so beautifully at night in the different places, especially when it rains. When it rains, it looks even better. It's so amazing. We've got our magical energy coming up from our rift here up on the top here. We use the gateway to travel between the ground below, obviously, and our floating continent up here, and all that magical energy that's keeping it in the air. Basically, the chain is there to keep the island from floating away, because otherwise the magic would just carry the energy like completely away. Like the whole island would just float completely away. Like that was the lore of everything. Like we needed the magical energy here to keep everything in place. But I don't think I ever got a chance to show this either, so let's actually head through the nether here, and we're going to go take a look at my nether portal in the hallway. So I was very, very, very proud of this as well. I really wanted to come up with a really good design that was going to incorporate wheat, because obviously Wheaties, it's really important to us, but also incorporated the red and the black and everything. So I came up with this design here with the mangrove wood, and like I love, again, like, I mean, again, with the shaders, with the fog effect there too, how it just disappears into the distance. Looks like it almost goes on forever. Like the fog just completely disappears. We got that wheat growing. I had to add lava in behind all of these windows in order to get the light level high enough in here to actually make the wheat grow, because otherwise it would have just popped off of all the things. And I love the ceiling in here. There's just little bits of greenery, little bits of plant life kind of growing down from all those things. We pop open the door here. We can actually kind of come out here and take a look at the wider nether outside, and you can actually look at the structure from outside. Added a little sign back here and a little button, because I think my brother was using my nether portal and was complaining I closed it in, so I was like, all right, I'll add a door here so you can still use it. But I really, really love walking down this hallway once I built this thing. Everything is perfectly evenly spaced in 8-block segments, which they ruined when they had to expand like the main tunnel. I waited like 10 months to build this thing. I didn't build this thing for the longest time because they were gonna do a different design for them, like the main nether tunnels and stuff. And I was just like, nah, you know what? No. I just decided not to. So let's take a quick break here, and when I join you again, we'll be hanging out at the Wheaties Bakery in the shopping district, and we're going to spend some money today. We're coming out the east side of the main hub at the center of the Skizzlecraft universe here, and headed down to the yellow line where you can see in the distance the giant thing of wheat hanging out on top of the Wheaties Bakery. Now, I'm so proud of this build. Skizz was doing a world tour, and I was actually like, there was just a trader with a chest here, And I was just like, I really got to build something here. And it actually ended up being probably, like, no lie, probably ended up being my absolute favorite build of the entire season. I love this beautiful little tree here. There's like kind of little mini weeping willow with the mixture of leaves in there. Look at that little wheatkin, whatever you want to call that thing I put in there. The big, beautiful pixel art that's on both sides of the big post. I really, really love the decorations, the fences and everything like that. Along the roof line, along the trim with the diorite, of course, there, and then our little thin roof and our little opening there for the Wheaties Bakery. I really love this big, like, beautiful water wheel I built here. It's like old school, like, milled by water wheat. Like, I really, really love that. Our beautiful little wheat field that's here in the shopping district. I really, really love that. I really, really, really do love the design of this. I put like a couple little miniature ponds in here. I really wanted to build a silo in the back of this at some point, and I never got a chance to. This is where this carpet that's right here would have gone. But I don't honestly think the build really needs it, which is probably why I never really got around to building it. Because it would have taken away attention from the actual bakery itself, which, again, I think this is probably one of my favorite builds, if not my favorite build from the entire season. I'm really, really so proud of this. I think this turned out beyond incredible. I really, really do. This is just absolutely incredible. Well, let's head inside of my beautiful bakery here to show you some more of the amazing armor stand work that we did while we were here. These are little dark oak stools. And I love just these little tables, like a little mug of beer up there on that table there, a little mug of beer over here on this table. We were selling mini blocks, of course, over here. And then, of course, we have our two Wheaties villagers here. And while we're here in the shopping district, I feel like it's a good time not only to check out some of the amazing, amazing work here that's been done in the shopping district, but also to spend all of this cash that we've got floating around here. I've got so many diamonds. It's stupid because I really, really love just mining and grinding in Minecraft. I find it so relaxing and so rewarding. So, you know, we're going to actually take a visit to a bunch of other shops in the shopping district, and we're going to spend some money. But what we're also going to do when we spend that money is we're just going to put the stock back somewhere in the store. Oh, it's Nerdy's Brick House. Love this build. This is such a cute little build. Oh, Nerdy, this is gorgeous. And we're just going to come right on inside of here. And each shulker is 2 diamonds. Okay. Okay. Well, we're just going to make a few donations here like this. Make it look like we bought out all of the stock in there. Beautiful wool shop. I love this beautiful, just giant sheep holding the wool sign. And we're just going to leave some nice presents in some of these shops here to make people happy. This general store is like straight out of a Wild West build. This is such a gorgeous build. Absolutely love it. This gorgeous redstone shop. I love this redstone zone. So great. Even though it's redstone, I probably never set foot in here and did anything. I don't know what's up there. Problem is, if I buy something, I don't want to keep it. Like, I would rather buy something and then just give it right back to the shop if that's the case. So yeah, here, we're gonna buy all your droppers, bunch of comparators, bunch of repeaters. We'll buy some lamps too, why not? Okay, well, we can solve this problem really, really quick. Let's just go ahead and and a few more diamonds, why not? Free pork, please take, I beg you. Mud, 2 stacks for a diamond. Okay. I bought a lot. I love mud. Love it so, so much. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to buy a couple stacks of shulker shells, and then we're just going to leave them right here with, let's do a couple diamond blocks. Oh, big giant ender chest. Voted best shop, 10 out of 10 would recommend. The Ender Chest store. Ooh. Okay, well, let's buy a couple rocket boxes. Thank you. Hook and Quill do not sign. Drop box. Let's see. Just leave your name, base quarters, and how long you would like me to AFK in the books I left here. And that's Pickle Shop. Okay. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see. Nikoli's Kitchen. Just saying hi. Come visit at... I don't know what my base is at, actually. Minus 1509. No need to AFK, but I left you some diamonds anyhow. Done. Yeah, says not to sign them. Dropbox. So here we go. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. And there's our book and quill. Enjoy your trip to the Kingdom of Trelios. Bazaar Brewery. I think this is a place that requires tokens or something like that. Oh, I need a lot of these. Okay. Why are these all 23? Come on now. Okay, so I want this. And then I'm going to buy... I think this is splash potions over here. Yeah. All right, let's buy 1 strength potion. So here we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave this boop, right there up on the counter. And then we're going to drink our strength potion. The end. Awesome possum. Ah, the Dipple Dop shop. Love me the Dipple Dop shop. I spent a lot of money here. And I always bought... although this place seems to be... well, that stuff is out of stock. Ooh, these mud bricks. 1 diamond per stack. Okay, well, let's just boop, boop, boop. Stick those in there. Why not? Love the Dipple Dop shop. Always willing to hand out a few diamonds there. And this is Kel's rocket shop here. And all sorts of other assorted goods here. Kel's was the one that got me my first set of wings. It was on the day of the dragon fight. I died. Like, literally was streaming and died. Was I streaming? I can't remember. Anyway, I died, and I was teamed with Kel's at the time, and Kel's got me my first ever pair of wings, and I bought nothing but rockets from Kel's until I built that creeper farm anyway, which was only like the last month or so. So I basically have been dumping like an absolute fortune in money into Kel's rocket shop here. But basically, thank you, Kel's, for again getting me the wings. And please enjoy the extra diamonds on me. Those are for all the rockets that I have yet to buy and won't end up buying as far as the season goes. But gravel, 2 stacks per diamond. Okay. Put some diamondage in there. Ooh, sand, 2 stacks per diamond. Boom, 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 boom. Love it. Red sand. Oh, better buy some of this too. Boom, 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 boom. See, what do we have here? We have our beautiful honey shop and everything like that. Sticky situation behind the shop, honeybee shop. Thank you. 9 diamonds. Each hive has 3 bees. There's our bee rallies. Never, ever, ever get tired of looking at that beautiful, beautiful Beeralis head. Let's see. We need... Let's see. What do we need? Honeycomb blocks. Do we need these? Sure. And then... Yeah, why not? By the way, like, I'm just throwing diamonds at shops. Like, I'm not really paying attention to what I'm putting in here because I don't really care. I'm just giving people free diamonds, so just take them. Deal with it. If you're somebody like at Skizzlecraft and you're watching this and being like, well, you didn't give me as many diamonds, or you didn't give me any diamonds, or whatever, like, I'm sorry. It just is what it is. Unless it's a shop that's like completely sold out, because clearly this is a person who's just not on the server anymore, probably. So I'd rather not do that. Out of Sorts by NB Menace. Menace, I don't know where to put money in here, so we're just going to give Menace a whole bunch of diamonds. Love you, Menace. Beautiful aquatic shop here. Love this place. Kaylee and Ken. Yes, yeah, there we go. Thank you so much. And then the skull here across the way. This, I think, is also Ken's. Yep. Did you die, but also Moss. So what is it? A diamond for 2 stacks. Okay, so... And yeah, why not? Whatever. And then Ken, there you go. Thank you. We got this beautiful, I think this is terracotta shop too. I think so. Yep. Looks gorgeous in here. And, ooh, a diamond for 3 stacks. Don't mind if I do. I better go to Mars's shop or she's liable to hurt me. Bargain barrel. 1 diamond for 3 stacks. Yes, Mars, I will. There you go. And we got Crow's Coop. Crow, I love you. Box 8. Here are some diamonds in box 8, Crow. Yes, Tumnus says yes. Tumnus agrees. Here's the beautiful trim shop. Like, I just love this. Like, it's every type of biome that you can find these things in. Just little snippets of those buildings stacked together. I really wish this was functional too, though. I really wish you could go up into those aside from flying into them. But, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, it is what it is, right? Only for replication. Do not take. Donation box. More diamonds equals more stock. Well, how about we do... I'm going to break up the rest of these things here. And let's go ahead and we're just going to leave a nice half a stack of diamonds in here for any hermit... Not hermit. Any Skizzlecrafter. Ooh. I've been watching a lot of Hermitcraft lately. Any Skizzlecrafter who needs. Akira Gator. Ooh. Cherry Logs. A diamond per 2 stacks. Okay. 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 Cobweb. Thank you. Down to the Froglight shop. What a gorgeous place this is down here. So, yeah, what kind of Froglight you got here? Ooh. Yes. Ooh, we'll take some of these too. Thank you, Mr. Crokey. Yes. More. Even more. And we're just going to go ahead and right on top of this lantern behind you there, Mr. Crokey. So don't back up, whatever you do. Just stay put right where you are there. And we're going to put that right on top of that lantern there. There we go. And yeah, there we go. If I don't get a chance to leave diamonds at your place, it's not because I don't like you or anything. I'm just randomly going around. I'm not picking any shop in particular for any reason. I'm just leaving stuff. Just leaving stuff at your base, like at everybody's base, just because I love to. Buried treasure. Ow. 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 What? Ow. Well, I'm not leaving any diamonds there. That shop attacked me. Rude. Little jungle paradise in here. I hope that all these people are still in the server and are actually going to get these things. And we'll actually be able to use them and stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, put some diamonds in there. There we go. Screaming goat horns. 2 diamonds each. There we go. I'm just going to take 1 just to have it for now. I picked that one apparently. Love it. I'm not gonna get way out. I think those are more games and stuff out there in those places anyway, so I'm not really as worried about getting out to those areas out there. Okay, we're not gonna use the goat horn anymore. And here's some diamonds too. I can't. I'll drive people nuts if I just wander around using the goat horn. Diamond General, I love this shop. I first saw this yesterday. I think it looks amazing. 4 stacks for a diamond. Well, we're going to just pretend like we bought a whole bunch of grass. Thank you. All I think of when I see WM is Wells Mart, but I know that's not what it stands for. I can't remember what it stands for, though. One man's trash. Okay. Okay. Everything costs what you think it is worth. Don't mind the trash. Okay. This is Tizzy. Please don't feed her. Bastion goods. All right. Free netherite template duplication, but use your own diamonds. I don't want to leave diamonds in there because what if people think it's like not meant to be for that? Ooh, let's buy a netherite ingot. Yeah. Let's buy a netherite ingot, but I don't want a netherite ingot, so we're just going to leave this right here. And put that right back in there. Thank you. Landscape service by Lady Birdie Bob. I was going to say, is LBB online? She usually is, actually. Landscape service. Let's see. Commission. Small landscape feature. Okay, where do I put the book? What do I do with the book? Place it in Birdie Bop's mailbox. Okay. No landscaping needed. Just wanted to say hello. Done. So we'll go ahead and we'll drop that off. This is Leaf's shop. You can tell because there's my head way back in the back there. This was built so early in the in the life of the server. Let's see. Perfect. There you go. Love you, Leaf. Let's see. 1 diamond per tribe. Well, Maddie, I'm just going to put these diamonds here, and we're going to pretend I tried 4 times. Sure thing. I've always loved this shop, too. Although this shop, why does it look different? I swear it looks different for some reason. I don't know why. I'm probably imagining things. Let's buy... We're going to just buy a bunch of skulk from our warden friend here. Thank you. Yeah, right there next to him. Uh-oh, I think I put that over a skulk vein. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, I just saw this yesterday, too. This is Ramble's new banner shop. I absolutely love this, Ramble. This is absolutely amazing. Ramble. There you go. Oh, that's so cool. That's just a map art. That's so neat. Oh, I love that. Let's see. Is there not a... What did I miss? Is there... Oh, you can buy it. You buy it from the derp. I'm not going to buy any because if I need a book and quill, I'm placing the below bookshelf. Yoink. Oh, give me those back. Okay, I don't want to give Teddy all of them. There you go. Okay. I don't know what this is, if it's even anything. Oh, that's super cool. Wow, 9 diamond blocks for a shulker of slime blocks? That... I don't know about that price, dog. I don't know about that price for slime blocks. Another terracotta shop? Yoink. Heads and mini blocks for sale. Ooh. Green dye, 9 stacks for a diamond. What a deal. Bleep. Puppet's lantern shop. I think we'll just dump the rest of our diamonds here. Thank you, Puppet. There we go. There's all of our... Oh, I got to take that to LBB's mailbox. I forgot. Now, if you're a Skizzlecrafter watching this, like I said, if you need anything, and I'm a grinder in this game, like I love to collect stuff. So if you are missing anything in this game and you want to rifle through my storage and take whatever you need, like believe me, I'm not going to need it. So you are free to take it. I'm going to have my ender chest stuff, all my ender chest boxes, all my gear and everything I'm going to take out of my ender chest. So that way it's all distributed out as well. I'll probably put that like down here in the living room or something like that since I never finished building out this room. But yeah, down here in the basement, like I actually added a bunch of decorations and stuff like that in this place as I was going through. And I kind of added like a bunch of stuff like this. Like there's just some of my old Curse of Binding wings. Stuck a lot of mini blocks and stuff down here. Terracotta pots. Like this is an Easter banner, I think, that somebody made for Easter. It has a little Easter bunny on it. I'm still super proud of this like little miniature lava dripstone farm that I built over here. Like, I mean, obviously the lava farm mechanic is like super simple. Anybody can build it, but I really love that I just kind of decorated it with all these gold blocks, gold ores, the mini blocks and all that stuff. I think that looks amazing. We head in here into, of course, our little super smelter room. We've got Vivi and a little sticky piston sitting over there. Little cobblestone block there that leads into the library up above us there. Why do I not have a button on that? I never put a button on that door apparently, so we're gonna have to go through the old-fashioned way. Whoop-ah! But over here, yeah, we got this just beautiful hallway outside of here, and then just like a little dead-end area down here. There's nothing down here. I never got a chance to put anything down here, but I mean, really, what would you put down here? It's such a small area. But, you know, there's different areas of this thing that I completely filled out that I'm really proud of, that I think really looked great in the end. I really, really love it. We go down through this corridor down here. I've really tried to decorate so much of this stuff and really make it look lived in a little bit. And I love these hallways that kind of branch out through the different areas here. This comes out into like this different area. There's a little side from Leaf. I was AFK inside of the wall here. This was before I designed a bunch of the stuff in here. I was AFK inside the wall and Leaf was standing guard over me. I tried playing around with mixing a different block into the palette. That's one of the coral blocks. I believe it's bubble coral. That's all dried out. I think that looks amazing. Little basement underneath where our firework house is. This is inspired by Tango's Season 8 house. Really, really love that build. We go downstairs down here. We'll go down there in a second, actually. This is our melon and pumpkin farm. So this is the same Silent Whisperer designed farm that I built in Tritoncraft. And I loved it so much and it worked so well. I just decided to build it here and it worked really, really great in Skizzlecraft as well. Kept me in melons and pumpkins like a crazy, crazy person. Love our little bee farm in here too. I knew we had to keep entities to 15 of each type. So I only have 5 beehives in there to keep our server bosses happy and to keep the lag down. But just beautiful little bee farm, decorated of course with some yellow terracotta concrete, our different honey type blocks and things like little honey mini blocks, which I really, really loved. And then over here, this is probably the last thing I built, I think, on the server. I was just really in a decorating mood and I really wanted to make like a nice, like just like supply area where like a whole bunch of people would come and like party and stuff like that. So there's all these little oak stools and stuff like that, and then there's all these beer mugs that are on the table here. These are all armor stands holding all those. We've got little beer kegs back here, little barrels of wheat and stuff like that on top of this like little barrel display. Over here we've got like little barrels full of like apples and radishes and pumpkins and peaches, and I forget what all these are actually. There's a bunch of different ones. There's a bunch of these different things here, but I really love those. I actually love the way these terracotta pots look as like little stands for those too. I think they look really, really cool. And we'll just like more little shelving and stuff like that over here, so we can, you know, kind of add some like beautiful decorations and stuff like that over there. I think that looks really, really amazing. Same thing with over here. We've got like a snow globe up there, another little beer keg there. Some of that stuff's on armor stands, some of it's not, depending on what I could do with it. I really, really love again the terracotta pots, just adding more dimensions to our decorations, right, Kitty? Yes, Kitty agrees. And then we can finally go downstairs here. That's that mangrove tree that's up on the surface that I was very, very proud of building. And we can see like the rest of the farms and all that stuff that I built as kind of the last little bits of the server. In here, we've got our zombie that we created a long, long time ago in Skizzlecraft. I don't know where he is though. Hey, hey. Whatever, stay in there. But of course here we've got some Impulse SV item sorters behind the wall there. Actually crack open the wall here and I'll show you guys this here. Boop, boop. Oh, I can't jump because of the stupid honey blocks. Give me that too. But yeah, little Impulse, SV item sorter action rocking and rolling in here, filtering out and sorting all of our different items that we were storing in the game. And we have cactus and sugarcane. I actually never built farms for those, but that's where they would have filtered into, obviously, is those there. Netherwort farm is actually over here. That was a creeper farm, but it barely produced anything. So I built a proper creeper farm and actually turned this into a little miniature version of the same Netherwort farm, again, that I have on Tritoncraft. I really, really love that there. Melons, pumpkins, and then our different honey that comes from the farm up above. And then I love this. You can see through the glass here. This is where all of our items come up through the item filter if we ever want to watch for items whenever we flush them off here. This is just a little, you pull the lever and it just flushes. That's a piston. You see the piston there. It retracts and releases the water and flushes it all over the side. And it gets caught down at the bottom there, and a hopper mine cart delivers it into our storage system, which is really, really amazing. That's all flooded in there. I wanted to build a little aquarium in there, but I never got the chance to, unfortunately. But I do believe that we'll finally conclude our tour here of Season 1 of Skizzlecraft. Now, whenever a Season 2 happens, I don't know when that'll be, but I'll think about it. I definitely, you know, if people wanted me to take part of it, you know, get in touch with me. Tell me, hey, server's restarting in anticipation of the next update. And, you know, we really would love to see it, because I don't know if I'll actually catch the news of it, because I unfortunately don't get a chance to really watch Skizz streams anymore. I still watch his Hermitcraft videos and stuff like that he does. And I mean, life series and everything like that, I'll 100% be down for. I still love Skizz. Skizz's still my favorite content creator, but this is just something I need to do. You know, leaving the server behind is just something I absolutely need to do at this point. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, if there's any Skizzlecrafters watching and you need stuff, you know, you're out of stuff and you want to, you know, if you need stuff, like I said, I'm a super huge grinder in this game. I have like literally acquired so much. Like there's just shulker upon shulker of some of these types of blocks in here, especially like tough blocks. Like I've got so much tough, it's ridiculous because I love building with it. So if you need tough, you need cobbled deep slate. I've got tons and tons of deep slate, tons and tons of a lot of these different big bulk blocks. I've got tons of sand and gravel for copper. Like I just love to grind in this game and I love to acquire stuff. So, if you ever need anything, as long as like until they reset the chunks anyway, feel free to help yourselves. The only thing I would ask is that people don't come here and like tear the base apart or anything like that. Like I mean, I think, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna be on the server anymore, but don't grief my base, you know, don't grief my base or anything like that. That would suck. Don't be that guy. Tango's gonna pop in here. Don't be that guy. But yeah, and there's my beautiful trimmed gear. Got netherite with quartz trim and everything. And yeah, like I said, we're just gonna empty out the old ender chest, and I'll stick all this stuff somewhere. I haven't decided where. I don't really necessarily know where. We'll do one more server tour stream probably if I get the time and the energy and everything like that to come back on the server and take a look at everything. And I've still got to get rid of, like, I've still got like 15 netherite ingots I want to try to get rid of somewhere. So I don't know, maybe I'll go leave those in the mail or something like that. I'm not 100% sure what I should do with them, to be honest. Maybe I'll put all this stuff out here by the snail and the snail can eat it just like slowly but surely. I think those are so cute. Love those so much. But yeah, a fond farewell from the kingdom of Trelios. It's very bittersweet for me. You know, there's a lot of parts of me that really, really wanted to keep going on the server and just, you know, or just leave it like as is, you know, just leave it and then, you know, come back in a few months whenever I do whatever. But I've got some other stuff I want to do. You know, I've got some other stuff going on in my life right now, you know, that, you know, I'm just not going to be around. I'm just not going to be on Skizzlecraft. I just don't want to be on the server anymore at the current time. You know, and, you know, maybe whenever season 2 begins, I will see you then. But otherwise, you know, please like the video if you did, and make sure you do subscribe to the channel so that way you can be ready for whatever kind of cool, crazy stuff I've got coming up next, because I love Minecraft. It's probably my favorite game. I really, really do love playing it. So I will be back with more Minecraft related something or other at some point in the future. I'm not 100% sure when, but you can absolutely bet your bottom dollar I will be back with another Minecraft series sooner than later. In the meantime, please take good care of yourselves, be kind to others, and do something to make the world a little bit better of a place. And I left a little message over here just in this book that I really, really wanted people to check out as well. This is just my little farewell book I put over here. I'm glad to have met you and glad to have spent time on the server with you. Be kind to yourself and do what you can to make the world a better place. So thank you all so much, everybody, for watching. And until my next series, this has been Nick. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.